The Dirty Picture, Ragini MMS, Hate Story, Murder. Are these films soft porn? Erotic, steamy, titillating, sleazy or exploitative, some Bollywood productions have come under morality scanner time and again for their controversial content. Take a look at the list of movies that many believe border on blue-tinted content and tell us should they be banned. On the talk show Contorting is faced with great passion while debating whether Indians are ready to accept sex. In cinema, Mahesh Bhatt said that Indians love sex. But don't tell them that they love it. It is equivalent to serving alcohol mixed in a glass of soft drink. So do the trick and we Indians will accept sex readily if the form is changed. Recently, the Supreme Court issues notices to various ministries of central government on a PIL seeking modification of internet laws to make watching pornography a non-bailable offence in the wake of increasing sexual assaults on women. But the question we are asking is, will sleazy, titillating Hindi films can be brought under the porn umbrella? The slippery slope that separates erotica from porn must be viewed subjectively. But in an industry where an item song started with cleavage heaving and pelvic thrusting is used as a selling point and love-making scenes, even if shot aesthetically, are looked down upon as being improper and vulgar, the definitions of porn, soft porn and erotica change radically. So let's take a look at those films that blurred the dividing line and ruffled more than a few sensitive feathers. Were these productions too hot to handle for our Aam Janta? You tell us. Fire. If the subject of Deepa Mehta's sensitive film was hard to digest, the kissing scene between protagonist Nandita Das and Shabana Azmi was enough for it to be labelled as corrupt and immoral by certain sensitive sections of society. The Girl in Yellow Boots, the revealing climax of Anurag Kashyap's great production, was hard-hitting, terrifying and miles away from anything that Indian sensibilities would easily accept. Maya Mem Saab, who cared to understand Ketan Mehta's daringly bold story? The young Shah Rukh Khan tossing in bed with Deepa's side made the movie notorious for its controversial subject matter. Jism 2. Even those who gorged on Sunny Leone's playful videos on the internet jumped the gun quickly and called Sunny's colourful role in Pooja Bhatt's movie sinful. Raz. The steamy scenes between Dino More and Bipasha Basu were considered too bold for viewing. Sins. This not too well-known shiny Ahuja film had definite shock value, for obvious reasons. Murder. Malika Sherawat was launched into collective consciousness of the country for a bare dare scenes with Imran Hashmi in this Mahesh Bhatt production. While the movie instantly made Malika the queen of hot movies, it also made Hashmi the serial kisser of B-Town. Paap. John Abraham and Udita Goswami's sizzling love-making scenes became the subject of some naughty conversation. Do we need to tell you why? Girlfriend. Following in the footsteps of Deepa Mehta's controversial Fire, a certain Karan Razdan tried to portray the bold topic of same-sex relationship with his shady-looking venture. Isha Kopikar Amrita Arora's bold presence on the posters was thought to be really provocative. The Dirty Picture. Vidya Balan's cleavage heaving, belly jiggling and coupled with some other unmentionable suggestive moves and fiery one-liners were thought to be unsuitable for primetime viewing on Indian television. Khwahish. Malika Sherawat's 17 unforgettable kisses, and count them we did, with Baby Elephant hunk Sudhanshu Malik were enough to get this film first into the headlines and then under the censor board scanner. Ragini MMS. This horror flick was discussed more for its voyeuristic nature than the presence of so-called ghost. Kama Sutra, A Tale of Love. So uninhibited and upfront was Meera Nair's 1996 film, even visually, that it shook our conservative or hypocritical country really hard. Kama Sutra is not viewed as India's first erotic venture, you can also say as semi-porn, by curious netizens for nothing. Utsav. Rekha and Shekhar Suman's 1984 movie is still considered both sensuous and bold. Siddharth. In a time when Indian censor board did not even permit kissing on screen, Simi Garewal and Shashi Kapoor's intimate scenes caused a huge controversy. Ek Choti Si Love Story, the not-so-aesthetic adaptation of the 1988 movie Trotsky film Omilowski, a short film about love, Ek Choti Si Love Story starring Manisha Koirala in the lead was considered highly objectionable. Hate Story. Vivek Agnihotri's bold directorial venture with dusky Bengali seductress Pauli Dham was considered fit for viewing only after undergoing some serious chopping on the editing table.